Hey YouTube, it's Jim the Giant here with another review, and now I am reviewing the 2004 Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And it's a 2-disc set. Didn't want to show too much already, but Don Muraco, Superstar, Billy Graham, Jesse Ventura, Junkyard Dog, Sergeant Slaughter, Tito Santana, Harley Race, Bobby Heenan, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Big John Studd. And here's disc 1, disc 2, and I sort of don't like the disc because the only difference is that disc 1, disc 2. And it has the home video thing from spring 2004. I always love these things. I don't know why it talks about those, but set that over there. The insert, set that down. I'll read this part. But now this is everybody at WrestleMania. I don't know why they didn't put Pete Rose on the cover. He got inducted too. Everybody's up there, or that, like, Junkyard Dog's daughter and Big John Studd's son. But yeah, on March 13, 2004, the night before WrestleMania 20 or XX, World Wrestling Entertainment held a very special ceremony to induct 11 legends, including 11 legends: Jesse the Body Ventura, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Don Muraco, Big John Studd, Junkyard Dog, Superstar Billy Graham, Sergeant Slaughter, Tito Santana, Harley Race, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Pete Rose into its hallowed Hall of Fame. These are the highlights of that ceremony. It says highlights, but it didn't seem like highlights to me. But here's a picture of Harley Race, Jesse Ventura, and don't know who that black guy is. Mean Gene Okerlund and Sergeant Slaughter, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and I can't tell who's doing that too. Junkyard Dog, and I think that's Dino Bravo. And Superstar Billy Graham, and maybe a Bruno Sammartino. Alright, now let's get started with this. I sort of don't like how it was put together because it showed some people and then it said continue to disc 2, and then on the rest of disc 1 it's just moments from them. They could have just put all the moments on like one disc, I think. But Superstar Billy Graham, Greg Valentine, Pete Rose, Big John Studd, Sergeant Slaughter, and they're pretty much, it's just like every Hall of Fame. That's like one of my favorite parts of WrestleMania, the Hall of Fame. They just pretty much talk about their career, and they have somebody induct them, and I think they got to pick who they induct them. And Billy Graham, I don't remember who he had. Triple H, Greg the Hammer Valentine had Jimmy Hart. He was telling stories about him, and Triple H tried to do a promo like Superstar Billy Graham. And Kane inducted Pete Rose. Since 3 consecutive WrestleManias, he got beat up by Kane. Big John Studd by his son. Sergeant Slaughter by Pat Patterson. He was saying like when he was born, they didn't pull him out by his head, they pulled him out by his chin. It was funny. And then on the extras, Superstar Billy Graham's career, WWE Confidential 9603, WWE Championship match versus Bruno Sammartino, 4:30:77. Superstar Billy Graham, 6 1477. Pete Rose, WrestleMania 14, Boston, MA 328.98. WrestleMania 15, Philadelphia, PA 328.99. WrestleMania 16 or 2000, Anaheim, California, or CA 420 or 4/2/2000. The next was Big John Studd, Buddy Rogers interview, All-Star Wrestling 420.83, and versus André the Giant 425.83. Sergeant Slaughter with the Alley Fight versus Pat Patterson 5/4/81. Alternate commentary with the Alley Fight. Sergeant Slaughter, I Want My Country Back. The Hall of Famers at WrestleMania 20 or XX 3/14/04, and it pretty much just showed them coming out on the stage and them saying their name and playing the Hall of Fame music. Yeah, I forgot the beginning of the show. They showed a little bit about each of the beginning Hall of Famers. André the Giant, George the Animal Steele, Chief J Strongbow, Fabulous Moolah, Gorilla Monsoon, the Grand Wizard, Classy Freddie Blassie, Killer Kowalski, Golden Boy, Arnold Scotland, James Dudley, Bobo Brazil, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, Pat Patterson, Antonino Rocca, Johnny and Jimmy Valiant, Big Cat Ernie Ladd, Burin, Michael Shkaluna, I don't know how to say that guy's last name, Ivan Putski, Captain Lou Albano, Pedro Morales, Vince McMahon Sr., Johnny Rods, and then at the back, I like how they did that. And there's McMahon, Triple H, and Superstar Billy Graham, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Sergeant Slaughter, Ric Flair, and Harley Race, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Tito Santana, Pat Patterson, and then all of them sitting up there. Now into this too. Bobby the Brain Heenan was inducted by Mean Gene, I'm pretty sure. Tito Santana, I'm not sure who inducted him. Harley Race was inducted by Ric Flair. Don Muraco was inducted by Mick Foley because he saw the cage match or whatever in New York. He had to hitchhike to get there or something like that. Junkyard Dog by his daughter, I think. I think she just accepted the award for their family. Jesse Ventura. Vince McMahon got inducted? I didn't know that. Maybe that's just him at the end. And Jesse Ventura was inducted by his son because he said that he didn't want to pick somebody, a wrestler that was there with him. He wanted to pick somebody that didn't get to go on the road and all that stuff and not see their dad for big parts at a time. But then this too, there's just some things from like the 80s. Atlantic City, Primetime Wrestling 3/21/88. Yacht, Primetime Wrestling 11/22/88. They was on a big yacht, and these are like with Gorilla Monsoon at the Busch Garden, Primetime Wrestling 12/12/88. And then Grape Squashing with André the Giant, Primetime Wrestling 2/25/91. And he made André made him crush grapes, and I don't think he was kidding, because he told him to step on him, and then he told him to lay in it, and then he said, I don't want to lay in this, André, come on. And then he pulled out his hand like he was about to smack him, and then he laid in it, and then he told him to roll over, and he acted like he was going to smack him again. And Mr. McMahon was back there, and he was wearing some weird clothes. They look so funny. But it was just weird to see McMahon in that instead of a suit. Fandango music going off. Just got a notification. I need to put my iPod on airplane mode when I record. But Bobby the Brain Heenan tribute, WWE Confidential 6/15/02. Bobby the Brain Heenan's first night in the business. Greg the Hammer Valentine and Tito Santana WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Greg the Hammer Valentine versus Tito Santana 7/6/85. Junkyard Dog and Harley Race. Junkyard Dog versus Harley Race Saturday night's main event 1/3/87. Harley Race promo Worldwide Wrestling 6/15/83. Gene Okerlund interviews Junkyard Dog Wrestling Challenge 7/18/87. Don Muraco WWE Intercontinental Championship match versus Pedro Morales 6/20/81. Vince McMahon interview 3/20/83. Jesse the Bobby Ventura WWE Championship match Jesse Ventura versus Bob Backlund 3/14/82. Pat Patterson interview All-Star Wrestling 1/16/82. This was an awesome set. I really like the Hall of Fame. I've been wanting to get this for a long time, and I just recently got it. And I don't know why they didn't put matches and stuff on there, just to add more, I guess. But it didn't seem like it was highlights of the induction ceremony, but it was fun to watch. Sometimes I like to go back and get my 3-disc WrestleManias out and just watch the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. They're just fun to watch. And overall, I'll give this a 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, it was fun to watch. I just don't know why they put other stuff on there. They could have just left that out. But I guess they wanted to give you more stuff for your money. I don't know. But that's my review for the 2004 Hall of Fame induction ceremony DVD, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.